Mm-hmm. Whoa. 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 It's the illusion reporting from somewhere on Spaceship Earth for another edition of Space Sober Wednesday. Yeah. Sober Wednesday on Spaceship Earth. We made another one, dude. I'm letting go, dude. I'm letting go. I'm a little bit distracted. The neighbors next door invited Owl over to ride around on their quads or something. Uh, Things just got going, so I can hear them, but I can see Mavericks keeping an eye on the scene out there. Anyway, it's Sober Wednesday, dude. We dedicate an hour to those who may be suffering so that we can offer a solution to whatever that suffering may be. For many, it's drugs and alcohol. Others, it's food, relationships, drama, suicidal thoughts, mental illness, whatever it may be, man. Those things are usually the reason we suffer from them is usually because they're getting between us and God. And that is always a painful existence. Do life without God, right? Of your own understanding here, we keep it pretty generic on this for this hour. And so with that said, we like to open it up with the preamble. Just ask that if you're new to this stream, Brenda, appreciate that. Thank you. Ask Amy, just allow the space for people that are looking for a solution that might chime in, and that this stream is dedicated to that, dude. We're not doing surfing, aliens, skateboarding, politics. We're talking staying sober in a world gone mad. Anyway, with that, let's open up with the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. The old wisdom to know the difference. Hoo-hoo. Hoo-hoo-hoo. That is the real deal right there. Every time I say it, man. Every time I say it. We're not affiliated. This is not affiliated with Alcoholics Anonymous or any sober organization. This is not promoting anything except a solution, but we do read chapter 5 from the big book Alcoholics Anonymous because it's a pretty good 2-page process to clear yourself of the wreckage of your life so that you can free yourself of the burden so you can get with God. Anyway, with that said, how it works, chapter 5. Rarely have we seen a person fail who has thoroughly followed our path. Those who do not recover are people who cannot or will not completely give themselves this simple program. Usually men and women who are constitutionally incapable of being honest with themselves. There are such unfortunates. They are not at fault. They seem to have been born that way. They are naturally incapable of grasping and developing a manner of living which demands rigorous honesty. Their chances are less than average. There are those, too, who suffer from grave emotional and mental disorders, but many of them do recover if they have the capacity to be honest. Our stories disclose in a general way what we used to be like, what happened, and what we're like now. If you've decided you want what we have and are willing to go to any length to get it, then you're ready to take certain steps. At some of these, we balked. We thought we could find an easier, softer way, but we could not. With all the earnestness at our command, we beg of you to be fearless and thorough from the very start. Some of us have tried to hold on to our old ideas, and the result was nil until we let go absolutely. Remember that we deal with alcohol, cunning, baffling, powerful. Without help, it is too much for us. But there is one who has all power. That one is God. May you find him now. Half measures availed us nothing. We stood at the turning point. We asked his protection and care with complete abandon. Here are the steps we took, which are suggested as a program of recovery. 1, we admitted we were powerless over alcohol and that our lives had become unmanageable. 2, came to believe that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. 3, made a decision to turn our will and our lives over to the care of God as we understood him. 4, made a searching and fearless moral inventory of ourselves. 5, admitted to God, to ourselves, and to another human being the exact nature of our wrongs. 6, we're entirely ready to have God remove all these defects of character. 7, humbly asked him to remove our shortcomings. 8, made a list of all persons we had harmed and became willing to make amends to them all. 9, made direct amends to such people wherever possible, except when to do so would injure them or others. 10, continued to take personal inventory when we were wrong, promptly admitted. 11, sought through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with God as we understood and praying only for knowledge, for his will for us and the power to carry that out. 12, having had a spiritual awakening as a result of these steps, we tried to carry this message to alcoholics and practice principles in all of our affairs. Many of us exclaimed, "What an order, I cannot go through with it." Do not be discouraged. No one among us has been able to maintain anything like perfect adherence to these principles. We're not saints. The point is that we're willing to grow along spiritual lines. The principles we have set down are guides to progress. We claim spiritual progress rather than spiritual perfection. Our description of the alcoholic, the chapter of the agnostic, and our personal adventures before and after make clear 3 pertinent ideas. A, that we were alcoholic and could not manage our own lives. B, that probably no human power could have relieved our alcoholism. And C, that God could and would if we were sought. All right, man. So there you have it, dude. A solution. You had the courage to carry it out, dude. Brenda, 420 days off the weed day by day. Good for you. Evening sober tribe. Evening. Kimmy, bust a groove. I fell off the wagon with weed. I made it 10 days, but I succumbed. Yeah. Probably got to get with some people, man. 10 days off the weed after my shortest ever relapse. It was still totally beyond my control. Grateful to be sober today, dude. Right on, Ben. BB. Tom, thank you for these streams. Longtime viewer. First-time commenter. I am 3 months into my journey without weed, and I feel close. Got a lot. The weed thing, man. It's gnarly nowadays, dude. Take it day by day. Just say sober today. That's it. Worry about tomorrow. Yeah, it'll never come, so don't worry about it. I'm working on boundaries. There you go. Healing voice of Hamish, gracing the ears of many across the great internet's waves. Thank you, Georgish. Flaming Turtles really need to do this today, man. Thanks for doing everything you do. Depression has been getting me down lately, struggling to figure out the why to my existence. Aren't we all? I'm not laughing, but yeah, no kidding. You're not alone, dude. And yeah, Hedgie gets it. And yeah, all right, we can all relate to the turtle, dude. We can all relate to the turtle. Yeah, dude. Good for you guys on the weed thing, man. The weed's a tough thing because it's so socially acceptable, man. Nia, thanks. Thanks. Stoked you're back, dude. Good for you, dude. And welcome back, Neo. You are the one. Oh, yeah, dude. It's a tough day. Today's a tough day, dude. It has been in and out all day long, just vibrating with God at certain points and totally feeling 100% disconnected at other points today. It's been a rant. It's been all over the map today. I feel completely disconnected, feel totally lost in outer space about it all. Not really sure what is going on. But with that said, the big but is I'm not going to get loaded today, dude, right? Like I know for sure that weed ain't going to solve my problem. That alcohol is not going to solve my problem. That buying something's not going to solve my problem. Working might solve. That was probably when I felt the most productive today. Was a little bit of work, getting some stuff done. That always helps, man. But I didn't really get after it that hard today either, dude. I don't know, dude. It's like the day is over. What did I accomplish? I don't know, dude. I don't know. So when you say you're feeling lost, man, you're not the only one, dude. And that's part of the experience, right? Like my gig is like not to even trip on it, though I do absolutely 100%, man. And Ben Jaw, dude, good job, my friend. Let the weed, yeah. Explain the day-to-day battle. Oh, wait, I'm about to run out of power, dude. Hold on, dude. Let me see. Do I have my charger here? Hold on. Oops, that's the kind of vibe it is. Just a second. Hold on. Ah. Yeah, it's like that, man. It's like that, dude. Need to plug the charger into the wall, dude. Need to plug the charger in the wall. And I couldn't tell you what it is, dude. Is it my diet? That seems to be the most logical. Or it's just a weird day, dude. I don't know, man. It's I feel like I got the rock to the top of the hill 2 weeks ago and fell right back to the bottom. Yeah, I get that, man. It's part of the balance, right? Keep moving forward. That's it, man. Keep moving forward. It's one of those weird days, man. It's limbo day. It's neither here nor there. And that's the weird thing. I think like when I get in there, I do feel like the time slipping through the hourglass. Like sand, grains of sand going through the hourglass. And then, at a certain point, there's just nothing you can do about it. Some days you're just supposed to be like, this is not going in the right direction. You just got to drag yourself through it a little bit. So yeah, I mean, it's funny because like 2 days ago was a super rad day. I went mountain biking, got my endorphins going. And then yesterday was a fully productive day, dude. Al and I got out there, laid a bunch of like drainage pipes and did a bunch of stuff. And today wasn't a bad day. It wasn't a bad day. But I have felt completely disconnected during huge things. And then I was like, all right, just try to like work and do that. So, what is it, dude? Right. I'm powerless. Like, I think that's the big rub, dude. Like the real powerlessness isn't even what we use to replace that powerlessness. It's the fact we can't do anything about it sometimes. Some days are just a wash, man. And so, well, what's the solution, man? Well, I can't keep doing the same thing over and over again, right? Because that's insanity. And I gotta admit I'm insane, man. I don't know, dude. So yeah, I don't know where to go with it right now. Like for me, it was just like, it's funny because you see how it, like, in order to pull this live stream off, right? Like I was set to do it. Al and I had run our things around. And literally as it's going, the neighbor called and it's like, my son's coming over to ride the grandkids around on quads. And I'm like, and I can hear him moving around out there, but I'm like, I had to like let go. It was either go over there and like, I don't know, monitor the scene or just put it all in God's hands and let, Owl's cable, he's got his helmet on, dude. So he's good to go, dude. Right. And that's the theory. But like, it's that kind of a weird interface where in order to pull this off, I have to let go absolutely right now. And it's not easy, dude. None of this is easy. I kind of got a little bit of a headache. My body feels totally disconnected. Like I physically do not feel plugged in on any level, right? Which is a vibe because, I think for me, like I want to feel that like metaphysical aerodynamics. When you're sitting there and you feel like you got head, like you got like you're going into it and you're like, yeah. I don't feel that. I did a couple days ago. I had that feeling for a minute and it made me want to be like, yeah, dude. So I don't know what that is, but I know how to artificially get there. Right. Well, I did many decades ago. I used to be able to artificially get there, and yet that doesn't work. So, you just sort of got to you just got to like sit with it and try to. I mean, there's nothing to figure out, really, dude. It's just is. But yeah, I feel completely off. Despite how I feel about certain situations, sometimes the best thing to do is to do what makes us uncomfortable or agree. Yeah, that's always that's about all you can do, dude. Yeah. Seasons are changing, your body's adapting. Yeah, it's not that. I feel just like sore. I'm not eating properly, dude. I know that for sure. Like that's a huge component of like this stage of my whole thing is as I have been like I've been not treating my diet with the utmost importance, right? Again, is yeah. It's one of those things, man. Able to get out of your own way. It's the hardest. Oh, dude, I'm my worst enemy, man. I'm my worst enemy. And that is the rub, dude. Like I know what to do. I was listening to something the other day, dude. Thank you here. Right on, George East. Appreciate the support. Thank you for doing that. It's this weird thing, right? Where I know what to do. I know exactly what to do. I just can't do it. That's again is the alcoholic or the addicts or the sufferer's dilemma, right? Like I know like what I really need to do is like get up early and start working out and stretching and doing all my stuff. And I just ain't doing that. So physically, and then yeah, I should I'm drinking coffee right now, so I'm all and I'm just not I realized I haven't been drinking enough water lately too, because it cooled down a bunch, right? So it cooled down a bunch, and I've just been fully forgot to drink enough water. So it's like that. It's all of these components, and then the mind, right? Because I'm not treating my physical form with the maximum of respect for what it is able to do to my mind, right? Like, so my physical body will negatively impact my like mental state, which will negatively impact my spiritual state. Now I can jump start it by getting spiritual, right? But I forgot about all that today too, dude. So I didn't stop at any point during the uncomfortableness of today and be like, all right, God, like hook it up, dude. Hook me up, help me out. So I've forgotten all of the implements that I have to make sure that I have a productive reality with my experience. You know what I mean? So, that's why we do these things. That's why we have this meeting of the minds here on Wednesday. It's like, oh yeah, dude, that's what's going on. Oh yeah, I didn't contact God. I'm sort of neglecting my physical being. I'm not hydrating. I'm eating improperly. Oh, yeah, that stuff. You mean that stuff is important? Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. So it's that thing is where we get with it is where do we start, right? Because we got to start. I got to start over again. Like, where do we start? Like the idea of laying, like the concept of laying on the floor and remembering how to like do stretches and exercises. Just talk about like a mountain. I know it'll make me feel better. It's like, and I can just do it. It's that thing, dude. It's that thing. It's easy for me to like remind. It's easy for me to like tell Owl, like, you gotta do, like, it's time to do your math today. It's practice your drums, do this, do that. Like, it's pretty easy. Me, I'm like, no one's telling me to do anything. Like, dude, I need where's my coach? I need a coach, dude. Coach, put me in the game. Tell me what to do, coach. You know what to do. That self-starting, that's why sobriety without a coach, i.e., someone in the program, doesn't work, dude. I needed someone in the beginning of sobriety just to be like, don't do that. Do this. Oh, yeah, you need to show up to a meeting or kick rocks. All right, man. You know what I mean? So like I think on that level, it's like, yeah, like the whole like self-starter thing, like you wouldn't be an alcoholic or a drug addict or solving your problem with pizzas and pretzels and bad relationships if you were able to, you know, do that. But alas, just a second. Hold on. Maverick! No! Stop barking. No. You don't listen to me either, dude. Just like my, I don't listen to myself, dude. So can't expect the dog to listen to me. My cat died days ago, and I've neglected everything in my life since then. Well, honor your cat by getting it together, man. Cat wouldn't want you to do that. Oh, and don't, well, you know. See, Greg D did the water, dude. For sometimes it helps to simply talk to others and find what motivates you. Yeah, totally, dude. That's the thing. My body feeling sketchy. Did real yogi workout yesterday for the first time in months. Always surprised how much better I feel. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Yeah, I feel for your loss, Pepper, dude. But honor your pet by getting back out there, man. Your cat wouldn't want you to like sit and give up, dude. Get fired up for the kitty, dude. Fired up for Mike the Mini the Puma. You got fired up. You know, chickens got smoked last week. I got fired right back in the game, dude. Cats go to heaven. That's something like that, yeah. But yeah, again, is it's tricky, dude. It's super tricky, right? So if you get, it's super tricky. Like, you know, if I look at 6, we're entirely ready to have God remove all these defects of character. 5, humbly admitted to God, to ourselves, another human being, the exact nature of our wrongs, dude. Like, yeah, like I'm a self-sabotage, dude. That's one of my he's barking at Owl next door. He's like being a good dog. I can hear the quad going around and around. I'm glad I'm not paying it. I'm glad I'm not there to just be like, watch my son on the back of a quad. I'm not that into that kind of stuff, but whatever. So anyway, yeah, I don't know, dude. All right, I'm gonna let you guys guide me. All right, there you go, Black Pepper, dude. Get out, Black Pepper. Good for you, dude. So, where are we going with this thing? The dog barking's bum here. Hold on, I can't handle the dog barking thing. Stop it. That should last for about 2 minutes, dude. I asked him nicely. Nicely, dude. He's gonna start barking. I've been reading the book of Job. Yeah, but there he goes again, dude. And that you know your worst enemy, but you still sit there and do nothing about it. Becomes a. I don't know if it's not that you can't do anything about it. It's just the natural tendency, dude. And we're all doing something about it, man. That's the key. Is it's progress, not perfection. It's not about not doing anything about it. It's the fact that it's inevitably just a full glitch that you got to constantly deal with, man. And some days it's easier to focus and fix it than other days, man. And so, I don't know who just maybe that is the alcoholic mindset is to I don't know. That's what sobriety's about, is not sitting and just I've been a little slack on my turmeric, dude, lately too, man. It's that thing where it's not really a loop, so to speak. It's just it's just a disharmony, man. It's a disconnect, discontent, man. So what is the thing? It's again, it's just regroup, start over, man. And regroup, just constant regroup, because again, is the blockages for something. It's like dark. They should be done over there pretty soon. It's just, it's that weird thing of when you're trying to be the director, right? When you're trying to run the show, so to speak, you're going to self-sabotage at that too, man. And there's that weird vibe. I think you're constantly waiting for whatever it is that's supposed to happen, dude. When really, like, what's supposed to happen? Nothing. It goes back to the old man that I heard in, where was he, out there in Utah at that meeting. It's like, the definition of a spiritual experience is I didn't have to drink or use drugs today. Like, it can be that simple. Like, that's where, like, sometimes I forget, like, the only real accomplishment that sometimes that, like, the most winning accomplishment on any given day is just to get through the day and not succumb to the self-indulgent thing, dude. And be like, it's like, it's all good, dude. Yeah, sometimes you eat the bar and sometimes the bar eats you, dude, right? It's a tricky thing. Like, did I accomplish what I wanted to accomplish today, dude? No, not on any level. Like, that's the weird thing. Like, there's a certain level of it's funny, like, when I feel this way, like, I do, one of my plus activities is just to pay a bill. So right before I flipped on this stream, between the neighbors and the 3 minutes in between, I just went and paid a big bill, right? And that's one of the tricks I got, is just to realize that it's all going to be okay. At the end of the day, even if it's not okay, it's going to be okay. It's everything's going to be fine. It's all about just knowing that, like, you just have to take a proactive measure. So that's why I've always found that, like, when I get super jammed up and I'm feeling like this disconnect thing, is just to go take a proactive measure, which is just to pay a bill. It's one of those weird things. It's just really move something that could be a problem in my foreseeable next phase of present tense, which is called the future. Like, and just clear that out of the way. Like, tomorrow, I don't have to deal with remembering I got to pay a bill, right? Because it'll be today and all that stuff, dude. It's hectic out there. Yeah, expectations equal failure, dude. Like, that's the trouble, man. Don't ever have any expectations, dude. You got to wear like a loose garment. I think that's one of the things that, like, today was like one of those weird days where, like, I just saw a lot of loose ends. like a loose end day where I'm like, oh my God, loose ends everywhere. Just, I felt like I guess that's what it is. I felt loose ends everywhere. And so again, on the sobriety thing, the weed smokers and the people like that aren't is don't leave the loose ends in your sobriety. Go do the steps. Go have some sober people you're in contact with that can help you get out of that space, or inevitably you will smoke weed or drink or do whatever you need to do to feel metaphysically aerodynamic, you know. And because we're two or more gathered, there he is, right? So again, this is human beings are our touchstone in the makeup of this experience, right? And isolating and doing that stuff will fail us at all times, dude. Loose ends are the worst. I'm cannabis free for a week now. Oh, good for you, dude. It's tough, but so much more. Yeah, dude. Yeah, habits are tough to break, man. Let me tell you, dude. They really are, man. Habits are tough to break. I need to do a technology detox too, man. I've been a little bit like on the little pocket screen, dude. You know, like it's all of it, dude. It's all of that. It's that, you know what it is it goes back to whoever earlier on, like the flaming turtle, right? Like you're moving forward, but then sometimes you feel like what is the point? Like that is alcoholism, right? Like trying to figure out the point. It's like, what is the point, dude? Like, I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know what the point is, dude. That's where, like, I think that's where you get like us as like minds, like our minds just fully like spin out, dude, and be like, what's the point? And you know, you could definitely fill yourself full of like self-pleasing activities, dude, for sure, dude. The dogs are going crazy out there. That makes me nuts. Maverick. Arr. But it's like that, slightly annoyed, dude. I was tripping out on that today, dude, just being slightly annoyed. Like, what is that? Like, what is like being slightly annoyed? That is one of my character defects. I'm always a little bit slightly annoyed, dude. One of my failings is like, why am I annoyed? Like, why is this annoying me? I don't know. Yeah, technology detox is super real thing right now, dude. Like for sure, dude. There's no joke about that. Damn it. Maverick! Stop it! Dude, I can't handle it. Just, I'll be back. All right, got that handled. Took an action. Could have sat there and like that's really what it is, right? Like right there, like prime time. Could have sat there and been annoyed for the next 30 minutes or just go and do something about it, right? I went camp this weekend and was refreshing with the coverage of the technology thing's brutal, man. It really is intrusive, dude. But again, it's like everything else. It's just an excuse. You should be able to hang with dude, it's super real, dude. The technology addiction thing is like as gnarlier than any drug right now, for sure. But again, it's totally like normalized, so we don't even know. We don't like, but we do actually. My wife works with someone who specializes in children addicted to technology, dude. He runs a whole thing, dude. It's the real deal, man. But again, it really is about just I'm powerless over these things, dude. So I have to go back to God, which is again what this is all about, right? Like here it is, like plain as day. It's right here. Like, so what now? Okay, how do we move forward? How do I move forward? Right. Well, hold on. Dude. What are you doing, Maverick? Why are you in here whining? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, that. Dogs. I gotta tell you, dude, one of my like weird glitches, dude, is sound stuff, dude. Like low, sharp sounds that are repetitive, like glitch me out, dude. It's weird, dude. Like it's repetitive sounds freak me out. Like the dogs like was like whining because you can hear the other dogs like and they won't stop. Like so I'm like, all right, so like as a human being sitting here, like I'm in maximum like I just want to like punch myself in the face right now. I'm so annoyed. Like I'm maximum and I am not there's nothing about me that's even slightly in harmony. Like I'm totally like agitated, annoyed. I don't feel right. Everything's wrong. This cat is like going nuts down here under the desk, enjoying itself way too much, dude. So, what again is I can fight it, which I'm not. I'm not even slightly fighting it. I'm just like, all right, man. Like you're annoyed. So all right. So usually one of the things I've learned in the deal is what you got to go to the gratitude list. Just get grateful. Like, okay, like what am I grateful for? Ultimately, I'm grateful for the pets, the dog and the cat. Like they provide a certain amount of like whatever pets do for people. Like they do that. So I'm grateful for them that they're happy and healthy. And I'm grateful that Owl's obviously over having a good time. Dude, he went over to the neighbors on his own without any adults, which is kind of a big deal for Owl. So like that's cool. Like I'm super grateful for that. I'm grateful for my home and all of that kind of like the abundance that is the home life. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for this hour we spend together because I can sit here and actually just be like, I'm about to snap. So I'm not going to snap because I'm admitting that I'm going to snap. So I'm grateful for the ability to acknowledge my snapness, dude, and be like, how do you get out of that? I get to the gratitude list. So I'm grateful for a lot of stuff, dude. I'm grateful for the day. The weather was super nice. I'm grateful for, the plants that are growing. I'm grateful for a lot of stuff, right? So when I see, like, even when I sit there and I go talk about gratitude, I can already feel the like tension coming out of my shoulders. Like I'm not as wound up as I was a gratitude list to go. And that to me has always been like one of the tricks that is out there. If you can remember, like the trick is to remember all this stuff. Cause I forgot to take a moment to be super grateful today. Like I've been super annoyed all day. And then now as I talk about it, I'm like, oh yeah, dude, like gratitude, like duh, just have some gratitude. Some gratitude. And yeah, so I'm grateful, man. And you know, it's that thing of I paid a bill, dude. I'm super grateful I was able to pay a bill and do that and the ability to pay a bill, dude. Like, yeah, dude. And so then when you really like back it down a couple notches, so you Stardust 84, dude. Gratitude is the attitude, right? And again, it's these things are tough, man. Like they're tough to Greg D, dude. Thank you, dude. You're creating this community of like-minded, just been a source of enjoyment for me for years. Like a cool uncle. I appreciate being the cool uncle, man. Thank you for the support. Yeah, it's an interesting dilemma, dude, because the tricks are simple. Owl, I'm in the office. Did you bring your bike back? Did you bring your bike back? You brought your bike back? Did you have fun? What was going on, dude? You're riding around on the back of the quad?
Yeah, I was on the quad. Yeah.
Kept your helmet on the whole time, right?
Yeah, but a piece off my helmet fell.
What piece?
The other buckle piece.
Oh, we mean it broke off?
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
I don't know.
Do you know where it is? Do you have it? Why are you walking around the carpet with your shoes?
I just got out.
Go get your helmet and put it in the kitchen. And
it's in Mom's car. She's driving back.
Oh.
I walked my bike back here.
Okay, I got you. All right. I'm grateful that he didn't get hurt. That helmet thing's a problem, dude. To figure that out, dude. Helmets are important, dude. So again, is it's all good, dude. It's all good, man. And just got to remember to let it be good. And it so on the grateful, like, so I know like people like, especially you stoners out there that are putting the weed down for a little bit, like might have trouble sleeping. One of the cool tricks that I got early on, and I don't have to apply it that much because I sleep very well, is the alphabetical gratitude list, right? So if you're like newly getting sober or you're just in the throes of life's chaos, one of the things you can do is the alphabetical gratitude list, right? So you're laying there in the bed and the whole thing, and you just do the alphabet, like, and get grateful alphabetically. Like, so, you know, grateful for apples. I'm grateful for barn doors, dude. I'm grateful for cats, dude. I'm grateful for doodling, dude. You know, it doesn't have to be super serious, but the whole point is to get yourself out of the body. Right? The body's my boomer dad's pothead. There's no saving him, dude. Boomer dad's still smoking weed, dude. Good for him, dude. Well, he's, you know, he grew up on that Rego weed, dude. Probably still twisting it up. But it's this thing, right? Where the body's tough, dude. The body's a tough gig, dude. And it's hard you can't escape it as much as you'd like, you know. Yeah, what's going on? You got those shoes off, right?
Yeah.
Let me see the helmet, dude. What are we missing, dude? How did the thing come off, dude? Well, if you had it buckled up, it wouldn't have come off, dude.
No, like right before we left.
What do you mean right before we left?
I didn't see it come off though.
What are we missing, dude? Oh, dude. What do you mean right before we left, dude? That's a key piece, dude. Like, what do you mean? Like, before you rode your bike over to the neighbors?
No.
Oh, dude, really?
Like, whenever right before I left to come here. Nobody was messing with it.
But did you have it on your head?
No, whenever I rode back here, I just walked my bike.
But I'm saying, when was the when
I
did?
didn't see it whenever it fell off, but whenever I was riding, I was fine.
Yeah, but it wasn't buckled up, right?
Yeah.
When did it come unbuckled? I guess
I don't know.
it just stopped being buckled. Like you had to what I'm saying is
Dude,
if
the buckle came off.
I know, but you took the helmet off, like you undid the, like what I'm saying
Yeah,
is
whenever I was done running, I undid the helmet and
Do you-
I put it in Mom's car.
do you know where you were standing when you undid it? Like when did you find out you didn't have the main thing that keeps the helmet on, dude?
Right before I was gonna come back here.
All right, but what I'm getting at is at some point you took this off, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's when the thing came off. Do you know where you were when you took this off your head?
I was.
No, you don't need to tell me, but do you know where you were? Because that's
Yes,
probably where
I do.
this
I
is.
was in the back of the neighbor's property.
So that's probably where this is, because
Maybe it fell off.
that's where it probably fell off.
No.
Because this is gonna jam. This is gonna jam up your bike ride until we get this ability to click back in, dude.
It wasn't the neighbor's fault.
I know it wasn't. Not saying it's anybody's fault, dude.
It's not mine either.
Well, technically, it is your fault because it's your equipment that you're supposed to be responsible for.
Dude, I didn't know that it came off. I didn't do anything to it.
I know. I'm just trying to figure out where we're supposed to go look for this thing, dude. Hey, listen to me. We live in the boonies, dude. This ain't
We're gonna go look for it tomorrow.
Okay, but you know where to go look, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I'm asking. All right.
Either Mom's car.
It's not in Mom's car, dude.
Yeah, look.
When did you discover you didn't have the buckle?
Right before I put it in Mom's car was whenever I took it off. Right before I put it in Mom's car.
Okay, so it's not in Mom's car then. You get how that works? So you get how that works is if it was in Mom's car, you would know it's in Mom's car. But Mom's car,
I didn't get in Mom's car.
I know, dude. All right, I got you. All right, here, take it. Scram. All right, we got to figure that out before you can ride again, okay?
No.
Yeah.
And guess what? Debbie got me a drink.
Yeah. What'd you have?
This.
Yeah.
Vitamin water.
Yeah.
What? What?
I'm just seeing what's in it, dude. It's fine. One of these every now and then ain't gonna kill you. Carry on.
Does it have any sugar in it?
All right, carry on.
It's not gonna kill me. Nice guy.
Too much sugar. It's the sugar. It's the kind of sugar that freaks me out, dude. 53, I think. 669, dude. It's the corn syrup, dude. That's the poison, dude. That's the poison. Though I did not see corn syrup in the thing, but they caught someone out. Yeah, yeah, dude. I know that, dude. Erythritol. Yeah, dude. Whatever, dude. I all I know for sure is if you make too much of a big deal about stuff, it becomes taboo, and then it becomes like a weird thing. So you got it. Anyway, dude. You carry on, dude. Anyway, so here we are, dude. Right? I mean, it's just 10,000 things that could. That's me letting it go, dude. All right, I gotta let it go, dude. I gotta figure out how to get a buckle for the helmet. See, now my head is I gotta get a buckle for the helmet, dude. Because that's where it goes. I could let it go, which I have to let it go, but I can't let it go because ultimately I, as an alcoholic, one of my character defects is I'll just fully just be like, whatever, dude. And then next thing you know, the helmet goes flying off when the kid's riding his bike and he cracks his melon, and then we're all out of the game, dude. So part of it is a certain vigilance to my own character defects, right? So part of my character defects is to be super uptight about it. Yeah, I know. It's that thing, dude. It's a weird one though. It's not your regular buckle, dude. It's a different one, but I'm sure I can find one, dude. There's always a buckle out there. Like I said, dude, it's just like that. It's just one reason to be annoyed after another. But I got to remind myself to be grateful, right? Super grateful that the helmet's not cracked because he hit his head, dude. You know what I mean? Super grateful that the neighbors are nice, dude. Like, that's that weird thing, man. Like, I got to think of the big picture. He had a good time. He's over at the neighbors. The to-do list is a living document. Yeah, you said that, man. And yeah, so it's all good, dude. Like, today we're doing fine. We don't need the helmet anymore today, dude. Grateful for the new experiences. Like, today we're gonna get through this thing, dude. We're gonna get through this. We are. And again, as it goes to the thing, is like, why do we do this hour? Because many people think they can't get through this thing, right? And many people take their own lives because they think they can't get through it because it's just so like, and this and that. But this too shall pass. Oh no, but it won't. But it will, dude. That's the point, is like, wherever you are on the spectrum of this thing, whether it's just try not to drink or smoke weed, or you're thinking about taking your own life because it's just too much and you've done too much to this, or it's just too much. Just remember, man, sometimes you just got to get through the day, dude. And so call for help, whatever it is. Like, if you live in the United States of America, you can call central office wherever you are, USA, and there'll be numbers and there'll be meetings, and get down there and get yourself sober. You pot smokers, you can do that one too. Go to AA and just replace AA with the pot weed, man. And go through the reasons why, because what you'll find out is the reasons we do all this stuff is because we're trying to desperately not to suffer. And the reason we're suffering is because we have issues, dude. We're crazy people. But I'm not crazy. Yeah, like, there's no sane people on this planet, man. Everybody's and be wary of sane people, dude. I'm out in Korea and do line meetings based in the US. Oh, you're out in Korea, dude. You serious deal, Greg D. And so if you are feeling suicidal, especially to our veterans out there, I mean, the rate of suicide with our veterans is insane, but call for help, dude. Call the suicide hotline numbers, man. And, they're out there. They're manned by people that want to help, people that want to be of service, and let them be of service to you, dude, because if you're thinking you can't do anything to help anyone, the one way you can help someone is to ask them for help. It's a symbiotic relationship. And I don't think people truly understand that, is like, by asking someone to help you when you're suffering them, you're giving them purpose, right? Like, it's like that thing is like, some days are like purposeless, and then someone calls you up and like asks you for help, and you spend that time helping someone. Stop that, dude. You're not allowed to chew that stuff. What are you doing, dude? You don't get to come in. This is why you're not allowed in the office, cat. No, dude, stop that. And so you're just gonna go right back to doing that. Okay, dude, come here. No, you're a clip, man. You don't get to just sit there and cause trouble, dude. And so if Kimmy or whoever would put up the suicide prevention numbers, that would be super helpful as we come to the end of this thing. And while I do that, let's just do a quick serenity. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. The wisdom to know the difference, kitty cat. And it's all going to be okay, dude. Look, it's all going to be okay. as annoyed and frustrated and pointless. And at the end of your ropes, you might be as much as you think you're backed into a corner where there's no way out. There is a way out. There is a way out. God loves you. God's assured you that there's a way out, but you've got to be willing to go ask for the help. Ask for the help from God. Ask for the help from some other alcoholic or pothead or a suicide prevention number or any of that kind of stuff, dude. Like, really, it's just about picking up the phone and making a phone call and being like, dude, help me. We all need help. Everybody needs help. Look, I suffered for a long time in the throes of alcoholism and drug addiction because I just didn't want to ask for help, dude. And it was like my life changed the minute I asked Dee Brune and Joe Shaughnessy for help, dude. And that's all it takes. Realistically, that's all it takes to change the universe, is to ask for help. That is like the first heavyweight proactive move you can make. Like, God hears that one. Like, when you ask for like real help, like, you will get the help, dude. God will send in the cavalry, dude. Someone send me those numbers, dude? The U.S. suicide prevent. I think it's the Canadian one. One of them's 855. The Canadian one's 456-4566. I forget the area code, and the U.S. one is 1-800-856-TALK, dude. 855-TALK. I'm just giving out bad information. Whatever. Look it up, man. Look it up and it's there. Here we go. Kimmy coming in hot. Canadian suicide prevention line. 1-833-456-4566. Canadian suicide prevention line. 1-833-456-4566, man. If you're up in Canada and Canada's under the gun, dude, just ask for help. Don't think you can tough it out, dude. Seriously, dude. Those numbers are there for real, dude. Like, they're real. It's real, dude. And just in the US, just text 988, dude. And I want to say it's at that 456-456. The US number is, God, I should know these 1-833-TALK, right? Is it 833-TALK, dude? 1-800-833-TALK. Let me look that up, dude. The cat's name is Storm. Storm, dude. What up, Peacock? Storm. Oh, 988 is the text, and I just called 988, dude. No, what do you call, dude? I know there's an actual number too, isn't there? Let's see, dude. Crisis hotline, dude. What is it, dude? Dude, it's very, no wonder, dude. 1-800-273-8255. Thank you, Ziggy. 1-800-273-8255. All right, dude. Leggy Maggie sending it all out, dude. Suicide prevention hotline number, US text 988. Crisis hotline number, text 741-741. USA is 1-800-273-8255. Canada's 833-456-4566, dude. Call for help, dude. Don't try to take this on alone, dude. It's okay, dude. It's a super brave mood. You should be proud of yourself when you call for help, dude. That's how all of us got out of these problems that we're in. So with that, God has blessed us. Let's stay blessed. Thank you for spending your time with me. Super disjointed, but we got through it. I feel better. Hope you do too. Thank you for the support. I appreciate all of you. God has blessed us. Good night, and we'll see you next Wednesday, God willing.